Welcome to Not So New News. Come along with us as we continue to discover an Appalachian history gone by. Today's article comes from the town of Whitesburg in Lecher County Kentucky's newspaper, the Mountain Eagle. Volume 5, Number 4, Industrial Edition, Second Section, dated June 6, 1912. Page 8 is unnamed and continued in today's reading. Why We Should Be Proud of Old Lecher by Bennett Adams. Lecher County is situated in the eastern part of our beautiful state, bordered on the east by the Old Dominion and snugly nestled at the foot of the Black Mountains, while the tree-clad pine traverses her fair domain. From the lofty top and slopes of this range rises the placid and easy-flowing Norfolk, now dashing wildly down the hillside, now flowing more gently, now winding its snake-like course, passing the Lecher's aged but spry capital, and moving onward until finally emptying into the beautiful Ohio and its bourne southward into the Gulf of Mexico. In the midst of this fair-famed mountain region once lay the favorite hunting grounds of the Native American. Perhaps the very ground on which I stand was once scene of a bloody battle between whites and Native Americans. It was through these trackless forests Daniel and Squire Boone, the greatest of American pioneers, fought their way in interest of civilization. Here once lay the Native American's hunting grounds. Here he lived, hunted, fished, and led his romantic life until he was pushed westward into the land of the golden sunset by the progress of civilization, when the days of the Native American were no more. It was here among the rugged hills that the bravest and truest men ever inspired with the breath of life were created. Some of the noblest citizens that ever trod Kentucky soil have lived and died in fair Lecher. Their labors were done, their work is ended. Have we any marble monuments to refresh our memories of their noble lives? Nay, but we remember them on the unwritten pages of history. Yes, they are the ones that have made Lecher what she is, made old Lecher shine as a jewel in Kentucky's diadem of counties, and their names will long be remembered and cherished in the hearts of her people. But let us not linger longer on her past memories. A great change is now confronting us. The old scenes of life are fast disappearing under the iron hand of industry, and in the field of educational and commercial progress, Lecher has made marvelous advances within these last few years. Whitesburg is fast coming to front as a beautiful mountain town, and Jenkins, only a year ago, was a straggling forest unknown and undreamed of. Today stands on Kentucky's map as one of her coming commercial cities. Aye, Lecher has awakened. She can begin to boast of being one of the wealthiest of counties, with untold quantities of the best coal in the world, and with her beautiful forest, her green hills and valleys and rippling waters, she is the dearest spot on God's green earth. Lecherites, do you know that we have a greater possibility than any county in the Commonwealth? There is a sleeping giant among our green-clad hills, which is now beginning to awake. Citizens, are you ready to join hands and make Lecher what she can easily be? The beacon garden of paradise? It is your duty now to strike while the iron is hot, and soon the greatest change in Lecher, even Kentucky, ever saw will take place. Citizens, in your hands rests her future fate. This concludes today's reading of page 8 of the June 6, 1912 Mountain Eagle. We at Kentucky Tennessee Living would like to thank you for your continued support as we bring to you the history of the Appalachian Mountains.